How did I become friends with the Sturniolo triplets? Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're new here, perfect video. This is a Q&A, so basically get to know me. I asked you guys on Instagram what you guys want to know. I'm excited to just share some more about me with you guys, just so you guys could get a better understanding of who I am. Let's just get into it. Okay, so I have my questions here. Bro, that chicken is gonna be the end of me because I can't. I'm just gonna start off with some basic questions and then we'll get into it. So my name is Cassandra. I am 21 and I recently graduated college. Well, not too recently. Last summer is basically when I graduated. I graduated in marketing. I want to pursue social media in any way I can, so that's kind of why I want to do marketing. I feel like it's something that you could just be in anything. Like, everything needs marketing, so I feel like it was kind of perfect. Right now I do have an internship in the social media kind of realm. I've been into social media now for probably like around a decade. Yeah, I started off just like being a fan page and all that, and that kind of pursued me to want to do social media and just kind of get into marketing as well and just help others grow, because I feel like fan pages are such an essential part of like creators and anyone, honestly, just because it's just marketing for them. Like, it's just a plus. So let's start with these questions. Let's see. I don't want to get too deep into it because some of these are like I have to think of it. Okay, so someone asked a good amount of questions, which is good. So these are just kind of like introductory questions, they said. They asked a couple. So top 3 artists, easy. Cigarettes After Sex, Lana Del Rey, and The Neighborhood. But I feel like I have like main 4 artists, so Wallows also is in there. So those for sure, because those are like the most to listen to. Top 3 songs. Currently, I'd say Casual by Chaperone. Ooh, Nobody Noticed by The Marias. I love The Marias. That's actually one of my newer favorite artists, so I would also add that with my other answer. Just like I feel like I can't pick. And oh, Wildflower by Billie Eilish, one of my favorite songs of all time, I'd say. Currently what I'm doing, so I don't go to school no more. As I said, I just graduated. My job is social media. My internship, but it is unpaid, but it's still like an amazing opportunity just to network, because it's really hard to just find unpaid internships. So I'm really blessed with that. I also do like side gigs like Depop and kind of just reselling. Siblings or pets, if I have any. Siblings, I have a brother and sister. They're both younger than me. I'm the oldest. Pets, I have a lot of pets. So family pets, we have 2 dogs. Oh wait, we actually have 3 now. We have our 2 senior dogs. My oldest one is 14. Yeah, I've had him for a while. And the other one is a girl. I'm not sure how old she is, but we've had her for, I think, like 10 years. Like maybe a little bit less, but around that. So, and then our newest dog, we just got him. He's actually my sister's, and I think he's probably like a year old. Not sure. A lot of these animals, we like rescued them. And then we have 2 chinchillas, which are both my sisters, basically. Birds, we have 7 birds. Cats, we have 10 cats. Okay, I know we're gonna sound a little bit crazy just because that's a lot of animals, but I mean, they're all taken care of, they're all loved, and I'd rather have them here where they're safe than on the streets, because again, a lot of them are rescues. The birds, one of them, again, we've had them for a long time, 15 years. Most of the birds are outside, but they're like happy, you know, screaming and everything. The chinchillas, they're pretty old too. They're like 7 years old. And our cats, it was kind of one for each of us. So it started off with my sister having a cat, then me, then my brother, and then the rest, honestly, were just cats we found outside of our house. We just kind of felt like too empathetic towards them to just leave them out on the street. Like recently, I have 4 cats of just mine that I am financially responsible for. So 3 of those are like from the street, and they're all related. So one is a mom, the other 2 are brothers. And the mom I recently got, she trusted me and I got her spayed. So I'm honestly not sure if I want her to be like an indoor outdoor cat. I'm kind of thinking about it, just because I've seen too many like horrific stuff of that. Because none of our other cats are like that, but since she has been an outdoor cat like her whole life, I could assume, I don't want her to be anxious in the house. But all of them get along. All of them are taken care of and all that. I also think they're just happier to kind of be like a pack. So yeah, coffee or tea, easy. Coffee. This is actually one of my new favorite coffees. I just made it today. It's inspired by the Dutch Bros chocolate covered strawberry. So day or night person. So this is a good one because I feel like I'm very passionate about this. I'm a morning person. Like, I love getting up early and just feeling productive. I might not like wake up early all the time, but I think it's definitely when I feel like the best. I'm definitely more anxious at night. That's when my thoughts consume me. But towards the morning, I like to wake up early. I have a little routine. I feed my cats, make my coffee. Some things that I want to start including are, or I'm trying to, is journaling. So I have the gratitude journal, and it's something that I've been trying to do. I want to start to read more, meditate, and all this. So I want to start implementing more things into my morning routine. But yeah, definitely more of a morning person. I also just feel better in the morning. Like, I feel like I have a better attitude. And then towards the night, that's when like I'm just drained, so I might be like more grouchy. Sunrise or sunset. Sunset, just because I've never been able to wake up that early for a sunrise. But for a sunset, I have had like moments where I'll just go out, kind of just look at it. It's just very like mindful, I'd say. I honestly haven't really traveled as much as I wanted to. I'm asked if I've moved before, and I kind of just feel like it's more like a travel question. When I was younger, I was born in California. My dad was working in Indiana, so we went there when I was like about 6 months. Stayed there maybe for like a year or two. My brother was born there. Came back, and my sister was born here. I've lived in 3 separate houses. I've lived at my grandma's. I've lived at some other house where a lot of traumatic things happened to me. And then finally I lived here in this house. I've lived here for about 10 years. And that's kind of all the moving. Favorite holiday and way to celebrate it. Christmas is definitely my favorite. And just spending it with family, doing just traditions. I love like the whole month. Just for one, the weather, and two, the atmosphere. Like the Christmas music, the Christmas lights, doing all those traditions. When I was little, we used to go to like just around our city and find Christmas lights, like decorations. I just enjoy the simple things, you know. Are you more outdoorsy or indoorsy? I am more of a homebody, but I prefer being out. I don't like partying, any of that, but going somewhere where I could, again, just relax, take it all in. Like, I think in Fresno, there's like a really nice park. Lots of greenery. I really like that. But that's really a tricky question. Just depends on the day. I don't like going out anywhere. Like, if you were like, let's go to the mall, or rather stay home, stay home. So it just depends, honestly. Biggest pet peeve. The one that comes to my head is just people not using their turn signal when driving. Okay, those were like some easy questions. Now we get into the more, you know, ones with thought. So, would you have seen yourself stand here like 10 years ago? So basically, could I ever like envision myself here where I am today when I was 11? No. So when I was 11, that was like one of the hardest times for me, just because I felt extremely alone and didn't have any source of happiness, I'd say. Now where I am at physically, mentally, it hasn't been this good, to be honest. I feel loved. I am doing better mentally. Like, I'm going to therapy. You know, I'm losing weight and I'm actually seeing progress. So a bunch of good things happening. I'm in the industry I want to be in. So yeah, I have amazing friends that truly care for me. So just a bunch of good things all around. What are my future goals? So if you could see over here, this is my little vision board. I'll probably do a video like more into detail with that, but just to get a rough estimate of my future details, I would say my main ones are always going to be fitness, career, and health. So future goals for my career is to, you know, start making money, but also like go to events, network and meet some cool people. And then for fitness, I want to lose weight, so I want to lose a good amount of weight. And that's just gonna start like a whole new, I feel like, journey for me, whether that's finding my style, just like feeling more confident, etc. And then for my mental health, just continue the journey of therapy, finding more stuff that interests me, just 'cause I feel like that's always just a good thing. So if I find hobbies, just things like that. Any tips on starting a YouTube channel? Just do it. I started my YouTube channel, I'd say 5 years ago. I honestly started off by just posting like a happy birthday message to one of my favorite celebrities. I gathered like some of his family and some fans, and I just posted it. It got, a good amount of views. I said like maybe like 200 views. And that kind of just inspired me to go with that and just post anything that you're passionate about, or just, anything in general. The more you keep on posting, the more you kind of get into the routine, and it gets just easier to film. I was definitely way more nervous in front of the camera when I was just starting out, but I feel like it's just easier to talk to now. So yeah, just do it. What inspired me to make my YouTube channel? I'd say in the beginning it was definitely just the people I looked up to. So FaZe Rug, Broadis, just seeing them do what they do, and how they kind of use their influence was something that inspired me. But along the way, it was more so using my trauma and just stuff I've gone to share with people, and just be a comfort for people, be someone that people could relate to. And that's still what inspires me every day, is just to be a comfort for people. And along the way, hopefully more people I can reach out to, and more people get to hear my story. If they're in the same boat, hopefully it helps them out. How did I become friends with the Sterniolo triplets? I feel like this is a question people want to like hear. It's not as like crazy as people would think. I started off as a fan in 2022, so I found them like the last month of 2021. 2022 I really got into like watching their videos, and I just started a page for them. I wanted to do something different, so I made a news account, just because they're growing really rapidly. A lot. I can't even explain how fast it was, but it was kind of perfect for the news account because it was a lot of things to post, and since there was so much happening, it was easy for the fans to kind of find one place and stay up to date like that. And they immediately saw my page, so yeah, like they all followed me, and I just started from there. I have always been someone that I feel like they can trust. I'll always post like the correct information. If I get anything wrong, immediately taken down, immediately like told, hey, this was not right, this is right. And just like all around good vibes. And I finally met them, I think like a year later, and it was just a great day, a great interaction. And yeah, now I am like, I'm helping them with Sterniolo Triplets HQ, which is really cool. So I'm excited to see where that goes, and then just where our whole, internship goes and everything like that. So yeah, I'm very excited for that. Similar question, how does it feel being friends with the triplets after being a fan of them? Insane. The week before I made my account, they had like virtual meet and greet, and I had bought it. It was like $25. I was like 3 persons from being next, and like the system broke down. I'm not sure if like there was 2 people or what happened, but I didn't get to talk to them. So it's kind of just insane how that works. But yeah, it's a crazy feeling, super blessed and happy to, consider them friends. What would you tell your younger self and why? Alright, so I've been asked this by my therapist, and it's a really hard question. Well, the way my therapist said it was like if there's anything I could tell my younger self to like motivate her and kind of make her like feel better in a state where she's like sad. And I honestly didn't know what to say then, but for this question, I would just say just to remember who you are, and to not let the negativity break you and make you into like a mean person. I think that was very important in like my self-love journey, and just this journey after my trauma, is just to remain being me and not letting that trauma affect me to the point where I'm not myself. I feel like I'm a really like happy person towards other people. Of course I have like my days and like my moods, but in the street and stuff like that, you're not gonna catch me like being rude to like customer service people or just random people in the street. Like I'm not gonna be judging and stuff like that. So I feel like that's really important, just to remain being happy. And yeah, there was a point in my life where I was really sad, and that kind of caused me to stray away from people, but I don't think it was to the point where I was like a horrible person or anything like that. Okay, where do you shop for clothes? I actually just made a video on this, so you could watch that video right here, I think. And I shop for clothes at multiple places: estate sales, thrift stores. Okay, those are gonna be all of the questions. I hope you guys did learn something about me. So if you guys can relate or enjoy what I said, you could subscribe. I would be so happy to have more people just join me along this journey.